All right, this is the video for the vascular system station. Before you get started with this part, you need to get the reading. Whatever the reading paper looks like. This isn't the correct one, but reading, find the questions that you should answer, highlight them, and then you're going to create a little sets of notes. This is for the xylem and this is for the phloem, and you're just going to write them on these pieces of paper that you should have cut out. Okay? So don't proceed with this video unless you have already taken your notes. Okay? Alright, so for the vascular system station, we're going to be assembling the vascular system of the stem. To do this, you will need scissors. Hopefully you still have something to write with. A Sharpie. You're going to need specifically 3 blue straws. Hopefully they're bendy straws. So hopefully if they're not bendy straws, that's okay. But we prefer the bendy ones. And then you also need 3 white straws. Also, hopefully they're bendy straws because we prefer the bendy. Okay? If not, that's fine. Just use whatever you have. All right? So 3 colored straws. Tape. You need your ground cells template here. And then if you're special like us, we have glue guns. If you don't have a glue gun, don't want to use a glue gun, that's fine. You can just use tape. But I'm going to be using a hot glue gun just because it's easier. Okay? So we're going to be making a model of the vascular system of a plant. The vascular system of a plant are like straws. They're like our arteries and veins. So you see here, I'm super white, and you can see these are my vascular systems right here. But in plants, it looks more like this. Okay, so this is the model that we're going to be making right now. We have our xylem and phloem going around the middle of some ground cells. Like this. Okay? All right. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you have this piece of paper cut out. You should see, it's hard to see on this one, but there are 3 dotted lines, and we're just going to fold on those lines. And this is going to be the outside of the paper. Really, we're just folding this into fourths. So I'm going to fold it in half. Hopefully you have a better workstation than a cardboard box. So fold it in half, and then fold it in half again. And then fold it in half again. Okay, so this way we have 3 folds. And like this. Okay, so we should. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your folds. This needs to be the outside. And we're going to fold them back like this. And it's going to get kind of messy because I drew on with pencil. And then you're going to tape it in a triangle shape. Okay, so this is going to be a triangle. And you're just going to take 2 pieces of tape is all you need. Like this. Put your tape here, kind of wrap it around. And then, so here's our opening. Put tape here. And then just kind of wrap it around. Hopefully more successfully than me. There you go. Okay, so now we have a triangle now of ground cells. Really, this triangle would be full, but we ain't got that kind of time. All right, so you need your bendy straws, and we're going to be making 3 sets of the xylem and phloem pairs. Okay, so you're going to need to take a blue and a white, and you're going to make sure that your bendy parts line up at the bottom. So here's the top. We want them to line up right here. You just hold them together like this. get a piece of tape. You only need one piece of tape per thing. Hold it together. Put tape across it like this. Squish. Wrap around. Okay? So now we have a set of xylem and phloem. We're going to do that 2 more times. Okay? So we're going to have our xylem and phloem. We're going to match up the ends of the bendy right here. You're going to take some tape. Oops. And wrap it around. Okay? There's our second one. We're going to do one more. Alright, so we take our straws, line up our bendies right here, and I'm going to take some tape, kind of squish it, and then pull it together. Okay? So now you've taped together 3 sets of xylem and phloem. Xylem is blue for water, phloem is white for sugar. Okay? Alright, now this is where I'm going to be using hot glue. If you don't have hot glue, you can just keep using tape, and that's fine. Okay, so we're going to hot glue our sets to our ground cells. So I'm going to put some glue right here. I'm going to line up the end of the bendy with the end down here so it kind of sticks out, and then just press it. Okay, it is going to hang over the top, that's fine. So here you got the bendy and the end. Okay, and I'm going to do that to the other 2 sides. If you're using tape, you just tape, like roll tape around them like this if you're using tape. Okay, again, put the bendies all on the same side. Going to line up my bendy kind of with the bottom. And just press my straws onto my side. Okay, and then we'll do the left side. Again, we're going to match our bendies up together. And just press it against it. Okay? If you're using tape, just roll tape all the way around until it's very, very taped together, because you want it to stay very taped together. Okay? If you're using hot glue, you don't need a ton of hot glue. You can just use a little strip and it'll stick pretty good. Okay? So at the end, you should have 3 xylems and 3 phloems attached to your ground cells. And then I'm just going to trim the tops off a little bit just to make them more even. Like this. Okay, there you go. Now, you're going to need to take a Sharpie. And I'm only going to do this twice. You're going to need to do it 6 times, 3 for each. Okay? You're going to take a Sharpie. You're going to draw the direction that the materials it's carrying go. So if this is the phloem, so we're going to put a P on here for phloem. Phloem is going from the leaves down. So the arrow, it goes down like this. Okay? Now xylem, I'll label this the X. Right, see? Terrible X. Xylem is sucking water up through the ground all the way to the leaves, because the leaves are what need the water. So it's going up. Okay? So phloem is going down. Xylem is going up. And you're going to need to label all 6 of these. Okay? Then, so this is going to be a P, X, P, X. Straws are not easy to write on. I'm just telling you right now. Okay? Water goes up. Water goes up. Sugar goes down. Sugar goes down. Okay? Once you have your xylem and phloem labeled, then you're going to take your notes that you wrote on your white pieces of paper. Mine are not filled in because I don't want you to copy it. Yours should be filled in. And you're just going to, I've already kind of taped a little loop at the end. If you didn't do that already, you're just going to take it, kind of fold it over an end right here, and then tape it. Okay, it's not going to stay on. It's going to come off. That's fine. We're going to attach it down later. Okay, so we'll have one for our xylem. Then you can do the same here. Just kind of fold it over. Whoops. Fold it over, tape it, and then you'll stick it on here. All right, like that. Okay, so it should be labeled. So there you go. This is your finished vascular system, xylem and phloem, which is the end side of the stem, which is another station. If you've already been to the shoots and roots station, then you will have cardstock to wrap around this to complete your stem. If you haven't gone to the shoots and roots station, then when you get there, you're going to take this and you're going to be creating the stem, which is the part that surrounds this vascular tissue. At the end, you should have something that looks like this. Ooh, it's so pretty. Ooh, look, it's so pretty.